inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Mims sent in motion here. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Left side, that's complete, it's Sutton. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. Second down, Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he will go all the way. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. It's his third touchdown on the year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
So you're on the sideline, and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. That's going to be enough to move the chains. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Play action now. It's caught. And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. He's got it. Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First and 10. They send Sutton in motion. A first down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty. Or
he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. That's caught left side by Ingram. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Third and long. Mims sent in motion here. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Mims sent in motion here. On fourth down, here's Nix. That's taken in, and he will get into the end zone. Cortland Sutton, touchdown Broncos. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Carr. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. To throw, it's Carr. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now a give up the middle. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short. They'll stick with him again. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now we're looking at third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go play action with Carr. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot. And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that fourth down stop.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Third and long. Throwing. Nix. This one is going to be picked off. It's James Bradbury.
I think you chalk this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, You're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
On 1st and 10, Carr. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First down throw for Carr. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of this Thursday opening after this. Now it's Dobbins. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. Here's Dobbins. He's got the first down and more to the 45. 20. 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Carr now to throw on first down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Carr working out of the gun. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Saints will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it up. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. First down throw there is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Now, timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his second touchdown tonight. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos go up by 7, 28-21. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On first down, Carr. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Here's 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
93. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They get 18 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
A throw on the move is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now a give on the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. He's got his man. That's Olave. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
That's good for another Saints.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He is in. Touchdown, Saints. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Past the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A run with Dobbins.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
handoff as they try to run it here. And the Broncos are going to be set up. First and goal, he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. On the ground, McLaughlin. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. A run now with McLaughlin. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Following the penalty, he'll run it. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss.
And he will score. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos will go up by 7.
Broncos 35. Saints 28.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll have more Thursday Night Football. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Second down, Carr. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Good for the Saints. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
17-yard line.
Play action now. It's Carr. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And this turns out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
They're on the 34-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Carr. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
That's caught! And he have gone for touchdowns. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Nick snap on 1st and 10. Got it into the hands of Mims. Strong. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. Dobbins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They come up for 2nd and 2. A run with Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That one on the former Notre Dame star, Mike McGlinchey. Now, on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's Dobbins, searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. The shotgun. It's Carr. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
New Orleans' third and final timeout. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now, Carr. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's not going to get there. Very, very curious call. You could have just lined up for 2 and gone for it. Instead, they try this and come up empty. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. Here we go. One final play. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive